Hello?
Monica, is that you? Sorry about that, guys. My last client meeting ran really late. I'm like sprinting. So thank you for waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting. I know we're going to try and keep this brief. We like to do roll call, please?
Sure, I'll do it. Yes, I'm right. I'm on the phone actually. Okay.
ma'am.
I know. So, Melissa, so we'll just start with you since you just joined us.
Hey, hi, I'm Melissa Van Hook, Council Chair and Executive Committee Chair.
Thank you, JJ.
Afternoon, everyone. JJ Rico, Vice Chair and CEO for Disability Rights Arizona.
Thank you, Kelly.
Hi, everyone. Kelly Roberts, Executive Director of the Institute for Human Development.
Perfect. Vijay.
Hi everyone, Vijay, sorry, family member of a person with disabilities.
Okay, and Kathy. Kathy, we can't hear you. There you go.
Sorry, Kathy Lewandowski, Chair of the Work Plan Review Committee.
Perfect. And then Monica.
Excuse me, I'm still Monica Cooper, self-advocate, chair of the grant committee.
Okay. John for staff.
Good afternoon, John Myers, Executive Director.
Lonnie.
Hey, Lonnie Saints here, Fiscal Manager.
And I'm Marcy Crane, and I think that is it. And did I miss anybody?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Your call.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, agenda item B, our minutes review and approval from our November 10th, 2025 Executive Committee meeting. I hope everybody got to read those. Are there any comments or corrections that need to be made for those minutes before I call for approval, a motion? Okay, hearing none, I'm going to call for a motion to approve the November 10th, 2025 Executive Committee meeting minutes as written. Do I have a motion?
This is Vijay, so moved.
Thank you, Vijay. Do I have a second?
This is Kathy, I second.
Thank you, Kathy. All those in favor of approval, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those in favor of or opposed, excuse me, all those opposed, please say nay. Is anyone abstaining? Okay, thank you. Motion carries. All right, agenda item C. Our ADDPC 2027-2023 state plan development. We're looking at year 2 scope of work, reviewing our contract approval. This is why we're meeting today, guys. I'm going to let staff talk about this one, please.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, let me, before we turn it over to Marcy, I just want to say one thing. The document you received, the scope of work and contract, is the same document that was provided to you prior to the executive committee meeting in November. It is the same document that we reviewed as part of that executive committee meeting. It was also the document we reviewed. Well, actually, we didn't review it at the full council meeting because we didn't have quorum, but this is something that we've already discussed before. Not that you should remember all the details, but it is something that this committee has already approved for the full council to see. So the vote that we'll be taking today is for the executive committee to vote on behalf of the full council because we didn't have quorum. I just want to make sure that that's in the minutes and noted. And now, Marcy, go right ahead.
Okay. Yes, correct. So we didn't have a quorum. So just briefly to remind everyone, NAU HD is helping the council to conduct the next 5-year plan development 2027 through 2031. It is due to the feds August 15th of 2026. At the last council meeting, Megan Donahue, who is our primary contract, had done a really good overview of all the data that's part of the comprehensive review and analysis data. And she went ahead and use that information to now begin phase 2, which will begin in January. But she's actually starting some of it this month and in January, meeting with the Goal and Objective Committee to establish new goals and new objectives. So what you see in front of you is the work that NAU is going to conduct with the council staff assistance, which is tasks 1 through 5 on page 1. She is going to help with the state analysis and issues of the challenges to help draft some goals and objectives for the council to consider, pretty much coming up at the January council meeting. And then she's going to help determine the rationale for their selection, which is part of a write-up. Part of the goals and objectives, when it is drafted out, will have to go out for public input. And that's going to happen immediately after January because it's a 45-day comment period. And so she will help develop a survey for that we will send out through a blast through multiple partners and on our listserv. So we want to gain the feedback, and it is not going to be just yes, no, yes, no. My understanding is folks can have the opportunity to type in their comments, and she's going to receive those comments and analyze them and provide that feedback in order to determine whether there needs to be any significant changes to what is being proposed. She will also help develop an evaluation plan and logic model. There are other steps to complete, but basically with this proposal for $50,381 is for Megan to do these tasks 1 through 5. The specifics of the timeline are start on page 5. And you'll see that she is hosting a lot of work group meetings, again, working with some members of the council and then other outside stakeholders that are currently going to start meeting next month. And then through that, she has proposed how she's going to review stuff with the council coming up on January 23rd of next year. Our work group meeting to discuss this feedback, and then you'll see all the other tasks, especially when it comes to the public comment period. That is going to leave a little bit of a break for council staff to draft out a work plan, which kind of breaks out the activities to support these objectives and goals, and to determine dollar amounts that are going to be set aside for some of these activities, or whether they're going to be in-house projects. So that is another big part of the application that will go out, but that will be staff led. And then through this process too, what she will help after we receive the feedback from the public and she incorporates everything, she will draft out something and have some a way to present information back to the full council for feedback at the March meeting, and then at the June 26th everything should be finalized for a final vote for the council. And that will give staff time to finalize everything in the format that the federal government requires to submit everything by August 15th. So we do have a current ISA contract with NAU. It is through September of 2026. So this will just be amended to add this portion of it. The other part that Megan is going to assist in that I think she's listed, I'm not sure on what page, but we asked her to help develop some plain language resource material that we can share with the public, post on our website. And obviously, because we did about 8 community forums, there is some discussion we're having about staff going out after the submission of the state plan is submitted to go back to those communities and share what the council did with their input and how their input was used, and to share with them what the council will be focusing on for the next 2 years and what the goals will be for the next 5 years. So she's going to help create some of those materials so that we can take it on the road and circle back with the communities that we've met with. Are there any questions that I could help answer? John, do you want to add anything?
The only thing I would add is that our working relationship with IHD and with Megan Donahue so far has been pretty exceptional. We've been very pleased with the results that we've seen. We are very much looking forward, assuming you approve the contract extension, we're very much looking forward to continuing that work and producing an outstanding state plan for the next 5 years.
Okay. I think we're probably in agreement with that statement. All fair. Okay. So if there are no further comments or corrections, or questions, excuse me, what is the precise budget amount for this one?
It is $50,381.
Okay, thank you. And if you can go back to either the title of this or our agenda, just so I have the precise wording for our motion.
Sure, it will be an approval of this award amount to NAU to continue to work on phase 2 of the 2027-2031 state plan development.
Making notes.
Okay.
State plan development, right?
Right.
For 20,
For 2027 through 2031.
okay, got it. Okay. All right. Hopefully I'll get that motion right. All right. I am calling for a motion to approve. Sorry. Phase 2 of the state work plan development for 2027 to 2027 to 2031 to NAU IHD in the amount of $50,381. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Monica. Do I have a second?
JJ seconds.
Thank you, JJ. All those in favor of approval, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, please say nay. And is anyone abstaining?
I am Kelly Roberts. I'm abstaining. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Kelly. Just need it on record. Okay, thank you. Motion carries. Yay, it's done. All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll make it quick. Agenda item D, does anybody have any announcements they would like to make? Okay, hearing none. Agenda item E, a call to the public. However, I don't note any public members on here. So we will just move on to agenda F, adjournment. And John, if you can hang on for just a second while we're gone. Everybody,
course.
thank you so much for making time out of your day, right? I
Thank
hope
you.
y'all
Everyone have a lovely
Thank you all.
weekend.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
have a good
Thank
weekend.
you.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'll be quick. I'm so sorry about that. Do we need to stop
No.
our recording on this one?
We do. Good call.
My brain is just not working. No, so thank you for that.